TV in general, do you think is brainwashing our kids to become entertainers, rappers, athletes? So when I say our kids, I mean black kids.
I want to say they go into history because I do believe so. It's it's like it's I believe to an extent it's like subconsciously. We do these things subconsciously because after not even the Great Migration, but after allegedly slavery ended, the only job that these people really were able to work for the most part was because we ain't even got to become sharecroppers now. I can't even keep my farm to myself. Mainly, they gave these people jobs as entertainers.
Right.
And you got
which is a servant job if you think about it.
It is because you entertain. Even if you going back to royal time, that's like a court gesture, entertaining the king and the queen and the kids.
Exactly. How do brainwash come up though?
Because subconsciously.
Right.
Because when you're doing this from from Duke Ellington, if you're doing this from Duke Ellington to Drake, and the only thing we knew since Duke Ellington was to be Duke Ellington up until 2022, without even thinking, because you gonna get your son come out lanky, or this gonna be my ball player.
Right.
He come out fat, or this gonna be my football player. I'm talking about right out the box. Or this gonna be my boxer. This gonna be my whatever. So, and that's not even that's not even a conscious decision. It's just subconscious because you're like, damn, look at his arms, look at his legs. He like, oh yeah, he gotta be. You're not even thinking it. And as time go on, it's
because if you think about
I'm not wording it perfectly, but I think it's really like Rick Ross said, it's deep in rap. It's like embedded in us. And even when you got lines like you sell crack or you got a wicked jump shot.
You sling a crack rock or you got a wicked.
This is what we left with.
Yeah.
And this is what we've been left with since y'all allegedly freed us.
Yeah.
So that's all niggas gonna do.
I don't think it's brainwashed though.
Well, think television programming. That's what it's called. Programming.
Only reason I would say it's brainwashing because now you thinking narrow-minded. Because now you want to be a football player or a rapper. But you could be an archaeologist. You could be an astronaut.
Exactly.
You could be a million and one things besides an entertainer.
Exactly.
It's like and I tell this shit to my young boys. You might want to be whatever. But you really, your true calling might be to give the world something way greater.
Yeah.
You fucking around and have a cure for something.
But they make it seem
like a ball player.
They make it seem like hip hop and sports is the most accessible.
That's what
things to go into when you're black. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, like for
that's
instance,
the way out.
Right.
That's the way out. That's the way out. Like being a.
Cause look at the drill rap now.
Yeah.
Everybody's rapping the same exact.
Being an athlete, that's the way out. That's the way out. If you can play ball good, that's your way out. Because you don't see most kids. Don't want to say. You don't hear too many kids saying, "I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a doctor."
Right.
A lot of them now, from about 13 on down, I want to be a gamer, a YouTuber.
That's the new one.
That's the new wave.
Yeah. So, cause like, all right, for instance, Chris Rock said this one day. Chris Rock said, I live on a block in New Jersey where Whitney Houston lived at, Bobby Brown. He was saying it was nothing but entertainers on this block, but a lot of prominent entertainers. He was like, yo, but the person who got the biggest house on my block is a fucking dentist. So he's saying the dentist is balling more than they balling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my whole point is, why can't we lead our kids in a direction to be dentists, lawyers?
You know
what I'm saying?
I don't think the dentist is balling more than them. He doesn't know how to spend his money.
The contracts ain't that.
Listen.
A dentist is not going to make more than these entertainers.
Crazy.
A dentist is not going to make more than a Chris Rock.
You crazy.
A dentist get paid on a dentist if he got his own practice.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
But listen.
Listen. You got dentists that's billing. They will bill you for the littlest shit in the bill. Just like when you get an aspirin in the hospital. Aspirin's $50.
Okay.
So imagine what he hitting you with.
But if you go on tour, let's say you go on tour for 6 months.
Right.
How much you think a known artist is going to get? A dentist ain't going to make more than that artist do.
But how is the contract structured?
Right.
As far as what?
The artists.
Artists. A lot of artists getting raped.
Niggas is getting cooked.
Yeah.
Nobody, and I'm on the outside looking in, but I done researched and heard it from people inside a million and one times. Nobody owns their master. I mean, it might be a contract that from 30 years from now you'll get it back.
Yeah, but that's where you get all your money from on tour.
Touring.
That's where your money comes from.
But this is exactly where the 360 come in at, because all right, this the way that these niggas is eating. All right, I need some of that too. Right. You selling merch on tour? Oh yeah, I need some of that too.
Right.
Oh yeah. Now it's digital, so it ain't even just now. Instead of somebody buying one project, now they have to stream your album without skipping a single song 1,700 times for that to equivalent to one.
Then you on one label. Then you on one
getting cooked.
But you're not going to tell me that Dennis is bringing in more money than a.
I'm not going to say maybe like not a Drake.
We breaking it down.
Not a Drake. I'm going to just say
like
that dentist the dentist had a house, and he knows a dentist.
Go ahead.
Now you got to say, do he got his own practice? You can't just say a dentist. Like,
I mean,
but that's like if you don't say an artist. If we saying an artist that's not 360, are we saying an artist that has all his pub, all his masters? Does he own his music?
Yeah.
So, just say for instance, you gonna sit here and tell me a dentist gonna make
it's possible
more money than Puffy?
But you naming people. Puffy not a regular artist.
I don't think that dentist got more money than Chris Rock.
Puffy not a regular artist.
I don't think that dentist got more money than Tracy Moore. He just got a hell of a lawsuit.
You talking about big?
That's a technicality.
But you saying the dentist? You named Whitney Houston.
This is what he said. I'm quoting what Chris Rock said. He said the dentist got the biggest fucking house.
Yeah, he got the biggest house, but he probably got that big house and he fixed it up as time go on, and it's nice.
You missing the point.
What's the point?
Listen, when you an artist, you got people in your pockets. Everybody's in your fucking pockets. Everybody robbing. You gotta pay everybody. You got one label. You on MMG with Rick Ross. That's his label. You gotta pay him. Universal own them. You got to pay them. You got everybody in your fucking pockets. You have to sell
enough records to recoup to pay back the advance.
Right.
Then once you get the
second
album with the advance, now it's taxes on it.
So if you own your own masters, you get money.
I mean, you'll get a large amount of it. Yeah,
you're gonna get a bigger cut. Cause now, if I own all my if I am like completely independent and I have my writers, I have my writers account with ASCAP and my publishing. Now I'm being credited 2 times on a record as opposed to I'm just a writer and you're the publisher.
Right.
So now when a royalty statement come out, that's 2 whole checks now I got.
Yeah.
I don't have to pay a lawyer. I don't have to pay a label. They don't have to pay the subdivisionary label. It's not that shit.
And if you break it down, the royalties only come in like every 6 months.
Yeah, it ain't. Yeah,
you're not getting constant checks. It ain't what you think. Now, me being a dentist, I'm seeing patients every fucking day.
Now listen,
and I'm getting a whole cut.
Let me ask you this.
All I gotta do is worry about my utilities, taxes once a year.
That's it.
Let me ask you this. A dentist and a basketball player. Now they get paid by the games.
Right.
Oh, fuck no, the ball player probably.
That's right, they get paid by the games.
All right, so I heard what you just said.
But who the ball player though?
There's
not no D-League nigga.
Not just that.
Not a D-League.
Hold on, not just that.
Because he got an agent he got to cut his check.
No, the agents probably they cut at the beginning.
And on top of that,
if
he accumulating more money than a dentist, that means his taxes is, so by the time this shit comes down,
it doesn't matter. They get, look, if you got these big, let's say you get, that's $276,000 a game. Let's say you get $200 a game.
Right.
Then what? What the dentist gonna do?
All right, so listen, what you just said.
That's more taxes.
First of all, not just the taxes. That shit is like hitting the lottery.
That's a debate.
Getting picked for the league and getting in the league is like hitting the fucking lottery. There's only a certain amount of spots in the draft every year. Hold on, hear me out. There's only a certain amount of draft spots in the draft every year. You got to be extremely phenomenal to make that, or
no. There's first 10 people in the lottery. Then after that, they go to the picks.
Everybody don't make it.
Yeah, but I said listen to what I'm
Everybody
saying.
don't make it.
If a basketball player,
I understand what you're saying, but my point
You're
is,
saying you got
if
better
I'm
odds
pushing
of
my
becoming a
kid,
dentist than you have.
he got
odds
a better
becoming
chance of
ball
becoming a
player.
dentist than he do a ball player.
Yeah.
Exactly. The odds is better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
you got a
Odds
better
is
chance of becoming a what?
My-
A dentist.
A ball? No.
Yes, my son has a better chance
But-
of becoming a dentist.
But
than
no,
a ball
but we saying if they live, we talking about this block. If a basketball player,
all right,
like right now,
but you're missing the point of the whole moral of the story. The whole moral of the story is, should we be pushing our kids to be dentists or athletes or entertainers?
I'm not.
Which one do you think is more accessible?
It's not what I think. I got to let them make their.
But
I
that's,
got to let them make their own decision.
I understand what you're saying, but my point is, which way should we be pushing
Molding them, yeah.
Should we be molding them? Like, we shouldn't be molding them to be rappers and.
I would never promote. I would
You know
never
what
want
I'm
my son to become a rapper. Me personally, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Right.
But some,
Right now.
We love
I
the game. I love hip hop. I love it
Me
to death,
too.
but
Yeah.
I like to see my son become successful as far as
Be your own boss, man.
a boxer, a basketball, a dentist, surgeon,
right.
or something. Yeah,
Or
I would
entrepreneur.
never. Yeah, I would never
Yeah.
say, yo, I think you should. No.
Right, and that's my whole point. Like, the society is making our kids feel like, the black kids feel like,
'Cause
that's
they're
their
not
only
raised
options.
like that. They're not raising their children like that. Man.
Exactly.
These people
Well, they-
is- I'm
exactly.
still trying to break into this tech shit. These people, man, they on
I don't want to let you.
they
in.
on paper,
I don't want you
they
to.
on long term paper,
Yeah.
and these people not even long term paper. These people are molding their kids to use their brains instead of their bodies. Cause you put your body on the line when you go on that court. You put your body on the line when you're on that field.